Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of soldier and soldierette of love pose. The message is about how generosity breeds contentment. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and we're going to press the start button for today's playlist all together right now. Then come with me right to the top of your mat. Let your feet go all the way to the width of your mat. Bend your knees. Hands on hips, hinge at the waist, and then walk your hands down. Now, if you would prefer to have your hands on blocks, then go ahead and draw some blocks in. Could use books or whatever you have nearby for a prop to raise the floor. But when you get there, I want you to keep your knees soft. The crown of your head's going to hang heavy. And you're going to rock up on the balls of your feet, elevating your heels. And then rock back on your heels, elevating your toes. So just start off with this very slow and gentle fold, always being aware of drawing your navel in towards your spine to protect your lower back. Start to move your breath in and out through your nose. Called that Ujjayi pranayama breath. It's got an element of a whisper. And then go ahead and hold up in the center, capturing one hand on each bicep to hang in stillness in ragdoll. See if you can remove any fidgeting. And then very slowly start to weave a little bit of a figure eight. So you're going to just shift over to the right bent leg and then kind of weave side to side. Keep bringing the focus of your mind in towards your breath. And then as you hold up in the center, just shake your head out, any kind of angst, any kind of worry, anything that could possibly be hindering your practice today. Let it spill from in between your ears right out onto your mat. We don't want to carry anything heavy into our practice. No matter what it took for you to get here, no matter what's gone on, whatever situations you're involved in, whatever struggles, whatever challenges, let's let them spill right out onto our mat. And then move your head physically back and forth with a nod. It's a yes. knowing that you are exactly where you belong. There's no coincidence that you have unfolded your mat and have come here today. Now release your hands down, pop just the right heel up, keep the right hand in the center of your mat and twist open to the left. Now left hand can start on your left hip, peeling the left shoulder blade back. Maybe you want to stack your arms 6 and 12 o'clock, but pull the right hip back as you twist left. Now release the right heel down and the left hand as you reverse it. Pop the left heel up, pull the left hip crease back, twist open to the right, maybe right hand on hip, maybe expand the right arm up. Now release to a fold. Lace your hands if you can behind your back, but keep them connected to your sacrum. Just keep the right foot planted, twist left. There you go. Now reverse it, make that shift. Peel open the right shoulder as you soften the left knee and twist right. Release your hands down, heels draw in, toes are out. Lower your hips down to come to Malasana, that yoga squat, really pressing the palms together, steadying your gaze, and right here, close your eyes. So before we begin to flow today, should you have a very specific intention, a single-minded purpose, could be a wish, could be a prayer for your practice today. We are wrapping up our series called The Road to Character. There are 3 ways to move in to that space, that moral joy. It's through integrity, through humility, and through generosity. So if that brings to mind maybe someone you'd like to dedicate your practice toward today or something, let that wish or prayer be sealed into your heart. And then take your arms as your eyes open in front of your shins. If you can capture your heels or the backs, just round your back and tuck your chin. See if you can stretch out from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Now take your hands and walk them forward and see if you can lengthen your spine, almost like someone's pulling you forward and someone's drawing your hips back. Walk your hands in, kick your heels out, extend your legs, rise all the way up to standing, heel toe your feet all the way together and collect your hands at heart center. Sweep your arms out and up on the inhale. Left hand, right wrist, side bend. Get a lateral stretch. Back to the center. V your arms and look up. Left hand, right wrist, bend up and over to the left. Now come back to the center and capture one hand on each forearm behind your body. Now, right ear to right shoulder, pull your forearms apart. Stretch the left side of your neck out. Now, chin to chest. And then left ear to left shoulder. Now, collect your hands if you can, sliding your index fingers long down the back side of your body, opening up the front side. Now, hands on waist, soften your knees, cascade down to fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step your right leg back and drop your right knee down to your mat. As you rise your arms up, breathe in. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Back up, left hand, right wrist, side bend with the back right knee down. Beautiful. Now, tee your arms as you let your hips sink a little more towards the earth. Now, lace your hands behind your back. Slide your hands down the inside of the right hamstring as you look up. Now, pull back, right hip over, and switch the right leg to be parallel as the left leg goes long. Slide the left hand down your left leg. Right arm up and over, Parigasana gate pose. Now lower the right hand, pick the left leg up for quarter moon at the back of the mat. Possibly reaching back for a Chapasana connection. If we had an aerial view, it'd look like a compass making that circular motion. Then release the left leg long. Walk your hands right up the right thigh as you sweep your arms out and up. Right hand into hip pocket. Left arm up by your cheekbone. Bicep by cheekbone arc up and back. Now pivot toward the front. Dig the right heel in. Or dig the left heel in. The left leg's in front. Pivot toward the front. Inhale and lengthen, and then dive over that left leg for runner's stretch. Now, as you lift up a little bit, keep the right hand down, pick the left arm up as you twist to the left side of the house. Slip the left hand behind your ears. Collect the left elbow toward the right, so you're crossing over that left leg. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, open up. Left arm lifts up and then maybe stretches up and overhead. Now frame the left leg again. Pull the left heel in, tuck the right toes under, pop the right kneecap up, low lunge. Now pull your belly in, draw up and back, dig the left heel in, bow down. Inhale, shift forward, dip the right knee, keep your hands lowered, look up. Woo! Exhale, rock up and back, dive your head back, make a gaze toward the right kneecap. Inhale, lift the heart, dip the hips, stretch the neck. Beautiful, do that one more time. Exhale, draw up and back for pyramid. Inhale, shift forward, lift the heart up. Now rise your arms up, breathe in. Collect your hands at heart center. Breathe out. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Can you pop the right kneecap up and then come around, warrior two. Take your second warrior right into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Sweep your arms to the back of the house for another second warrior. Flip the right palm for peace. Now come back around to the front of the house, just pivot forward and flip the left palm for peace. Now windmill your hands down, right onto your hands and knees, moving into cat. And then a little cow as you arch your back. Do that again. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. Melt your heart right through the gateway of your arms. Do it one more time. Push the earth away, pull your belly in, stretch the lower back out. Inhale, arch and tilt your tail up. Now as you neutralize your spine, shift your hands right and left, and you can bend your arms and circle around. Let your hips go side to side. If you wanted to, you could add your head. It's your body, your practice. Just move through these two poses. Cat on the back side and a little cow on the front. So this movement has got an element of the water flow. So just let it be free, kind of a free form Saja movement. So really, to sum up the road to character, David Brooks, he really explores how modern society seemed to have focused on our careers, our success, and our self-promotion. And he feels like we may have lost sight of that deeper connection of a more humble moral code. Now reverse the direction. And I really do believe that it is more blessed to give than to receive. And one of the quickest pathways outside of ourselves is to focus on who else we could give something to in our daily lives. Keep that circular motion going. See if there's any areas that are stuck that you could purposefully let this movement start to soften those areas. Now come back to the center. Hands are going to face toward the front of the house. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Go chin, chest, belly, and lower down prone. Slide your hands off of your mat. Tense your finger pads as you let the inner edges of your legs go long. Rise your front body up. Breathe. Now lower back down. Maybe move your hands in just a tince. It's almost like you have tennis balls under the palms of your hands. Rise back up. The front body opening, tops of your feet are down, thighs are down, hips are down, heart is lifted. Lower back down. Now hands come alongside the ribs. Push up and back, child's pose, hips to heels. From your child's pose, rise up, hands and knees, go chin, chest, belly, slither down, scoop your heart through the gateway of your arms, this time up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet a little bit, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. And then you're going to go ahead and elevate your right leg up and then roll open at the hip. Take your right foot and step it outside your right pinky finger. So you're in a high lizard. Go ahead and dip your left knee down. Left hand stays down. Right hand goes on the inside of the right leg to kind of open up the inner thigh on the right leg. Maybe you really activate the right foot to be on the pinky edge side, and then your heart goes in the opposite direction. Now, if you want more, you can reach back for a bent left leg, perhaps pull the heel in, and then soften as you dip into your hips and open your heart. Now, release that connection. Take the back kneecap up. Can you sneak the right arm under and just create little airplane arms, finding a way to balance in lizard. Now bring your hands inside and hop the left leg up to come to Malasana. Now from here, 3 times in a row, rise up, stand tall, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Exhale, come back down, start to build that internal heat. Rise up, feel the strength of your legs, open your heart. Exhale back down. This time stay standing, rise up, expand the front body, and then on the exhale, heel toe your feet all the way together with your hands at heart center. Drop your arms, sweep them out and up. Left hand, right wrist, side bend left. Back up to the center, reverse it. Widen your collarbone, soften your face, lean right. Back to the center. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold as you bow right down over your legs. Take a halfway lift. Left leg steps back. Let the left knee drop down to your mat. Offer your arms up. Breathe in. Left hand, right wrist. Lean left. Let your hips sink. Let the center of gravity go lower. Come back to the center and reverse it. Take that side bend right here. Up and over. Beautiful. Now, when you come back up, pivot the left foot over. Extend the right leg out. Right hand slides down. Left arm up and overhead as you lean to the front of the house for Parigasana gate pose. Beautiful. Now left hand comes down. Maybe you keep your right leg down, right arm up and over, or maybe it's quarter moon at the back of the house, elevating the right leg up, plugging the right shoulder head in. Now collect the right hand to the right foot, if that's an option for you, for that Chapasana connection. And then release it. You're going to fold at the waist and walk your hands up the left leg. Sweep your arms out and up. Left hand, left hip pocket. Right arm lifts up and back. Breathe. Now slowly pivot toward the front. Dig the right heel in. Frame the right leg. Halfway lift, runner stretch. Exhale, really stretch out this left hamstring as you bow down over it. Now as you rise up, left hand stays down, right leg is extended, peel the right arm up. Slip the right fingertips behind your ear, keep digging the right heel in, and then cross over, working the oblique. Right elbow to left. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive back across. Beautiful. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive back across. Inhale, open back up. Really flare your right toes out. Right arm now lifts. Maybe it reaches up and overhead. Now come back to frame the right leg. You're going to pull the right heel in. Tuck the left toes under. Pop the left kneecap up and draw up and back. Digging in the right heel again. Pyramid pose. Shift forward, dip the back knee down. Lift your heart up. Really stretching that left hip. That left hip flexor. Draw up and back. It's like moving through a little taffy. Inhale, shift forward, look up, dip the hips. And exhale, draw up and back. Last time. Beautiful. Now, as you come back, you're going to let the left hand plant, pick up the left kneecap, right arm comes up. Modified revolve lunge. Come up and around, turning this into your second warrior. Solid, stable. Let the right knee track over the second and third toe. Turn that into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Sweep your arms to find a second warrior to the back of the house. Shift your hips back a little, pull your navel in, and dip in deeper. Flip the left palm for peace. And then find a little more peace. You're a peacemaker. Flip the palm on the right front of the house. Peace at the front. Now, windmill your hands down. Go ahead and step back to high plank and lower all the way to your mat. Scoop your heart through and lift up. Exhale, dive up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Now let your left leg lift. Roll open at your hip. Step your left foot outside your left pinky finger. Let your right knee come down. Right hand stays down. Left hand works this left leg out away from your body. So you're really opening up the hip, letting your heart and chest move in the opposite direction. If you want more, sweep that left arm back, maybe catching the right foot as your right hip flexor deepens toward the earth. Left inner thigh opens. Beautiful. Now, release it. You're going to tuck the right toes under, pop the right kneecap up, sneak the left arm under, and create that flying lizard posture. Beautiful. Now, hop up to the top for Malasana. Yoga squat, top of the house. This time, just one time, rise up, stand tall, stay standing, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Heel toe your feet together at the top of the house, hands to heart center. Sweep your arms out and up, right hand, left wrist, side bend. Inhale back up, left hand, right wrist, bend left. Back to the center. Collect your hands, hinge, bend, and fold right over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Right leg steps back. This time, high lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Stable, steady. Collect your hands, hinge over the front left leg. Now, right upper arm twists across the front leg. It twists across. Now, as you spin the back right heel down, windmill around, stabilize your stance, warrior two. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, back of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Now, find a little peace on the front of the house. Flip the left palm, reverse. Windmill your hands down. Move through your style of vinyasa. Heart lifts up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Right foot steps outside the right pinky finger. Right shoulder sneaks under, fly your lizard. Hands come back in, Malasana yoga squat, top of the house. One rise up, hook the thumbs, open the front body. Heel toe your feet together, hands at heart center. Sweep your arms down, rise up. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Left leg steps way back. Solidify your stance. Ignite your core, rise up, crescent lunge. Right leg's in front. Collect your hands. The seam of the left inner thigh lifts. Left arm across the right front thigh. Now slow you go. Outer edge of the left foot, roots down. arms unravel. Beautiful. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Things are looking up. Warrior two, back of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Now pivot around, find peace on the front. Flip the right palm, reverse. Now windmill your hands down. Vinyasa flow. Emptying your breath out. Breathe in as your heart lifts up. Breathe out as you dive your hips back, down dog. Elevate your left leg up. Roll open at the hip. Step the left foot outside the left pinky finger. High lizard. Now, maybe today it's one arm sneaks under. If you can solidify the stance, maybe you fly your wings. Release, find Malasana, top of the mat. Rise up, breathe in, hook your thumbs, stay standing. Breathe out, hands to heart center. Drop your hips, Utkatasana, chair pose. Slip the tips of your fingers by your feet. Left hand, left hip. Rise up, carrying the right shin. Maybe peace fingers around the right toe or just the right knee. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Open up, variation B. Bring it in, crane. Sweep your wings back, find crescent. Collect your hands, wring it out and twist. Stay, or maybe you want to stack your arms, 6 and 12 o'clock. Up and around, warrior two. Give us a stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, back of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Find a little more peace on the front side. Flip the left palm. Keep the left shin heading forward as you arc up and back. Now let it go, let it flow. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through your style of vinyasa. Draw your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let your right leg lift. Roll open at the hip. Step your right foot outside your right pinky finger. This time we're going to move in to soldierette of love. So sneak the right arm underneath. Tent the finger pads. It goes under the right leg. Underneath. Sneak it inside. Chug the back left leg up. Left finger pads create a kickstand. Right hand captures, maybe it's the left ankle, shin. Pull the left heel in towards your bum. And then open that hip up. Soldierette of love. Land in Malasana. Beautiful. Hands at heart center. Now, drop your hips to your mat. Lift your legs up. High boat. Lower down to hover. Pull your right shin in. Lower back down. Left shin in. Lower back down. Now move it out right and left. Pull your shins in, one at a time, and breathe. Fire up your core. Give it some power. Give it some energy. Build some heat. Side to side. Yes. Whew. By prioritizing those eulogy virtues, we find ways to embrace humility, confront our flaws, and dedicate ourselves to a life of service. Palms down. Sweep the tips of your fingers by your feet. Right hand, right hip. Perhaps you're going to carry the left shin. Maybe it's peace fingers around the left big toe. Let the right arm lift. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Open up, variation B. Stable and steady. Come to crane. Hands to heart center. Left leg lifts. Sweep it back. Crescent. High lunge. Collect your palms. Wring it out and twist. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Bring it up and around. Warrior two. Give me another stargazer. Heels in. Toes out. Gaze up. Warrior two. Back of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Find a little more peace at the front of the house. Pivot around. Flip the right palm. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through that flow. Empty your breath out. Inhale up. Exhale up and back. Hold up in down dog. Take a nice deep breath in. And let's take an audible sigh right out your mouth. Beautiful. Wiping that slate clear. Getting over ourselves. Getting our mind off ourselves. Living to give. It is more blessed to give than receive. We shift our focus. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Left foot steps outside the right pinky finger. Now this time you're sneaking the left arm under. Chug the right leg in. Take the left hand to the top of the right foot. Pick up the right heel. Open up the right hip. Right hand is used as a kickstand. This time, land in a forward fold. Go ahead and pop your heels up. And as you lower your heels down, rock up and pull your toes up. Now, from here, start to bend. Sneak your right hand, if you can, to frame your heels underneath your body. If you got that far, lower your hips down, create a little shelf, and pick your legs up. Titibhasana, firefly. Woo! Yes? Lower down to your mat. Collect the soles of your feet, but make a diamond. Inch your sit bones back and fold on down. Let your heart melt as you lengthen your spine. Let your head hang down and breathe. Now on the way up, take the left hand to the right shin, reach the right arm back, twist to the right. Lower the right hand, lift the left arm, arc up and back. Come back to the top and reverse it. Right hand, left shin, left arm twists. Let your heart expand. Beautiful. Land the left thumb by your left sit bone. Reach your right bicep by your right cheekbone. Arc up and back. Now as you come forward, go ahead and plant your feet at the width of your hips, and then lower down onto your back. Letting your hands come down, letting your head come down, letting your hips right now stay grounded. Now pull your heels in a little bit. Don't let your knees go wide. Keep your feet the distance of your hips, and then push down into your hands and your feet as you rise up for bridge pose. Stay here. Pop your heels up, inch your shoulders in, maybe collect your hands, keep your hips high, lower your heels down. Release on down, move your feet to the width of your mat. Let your arms just come alongside your body and turn your legs into windshield wipers. So give yourself permission to just rinse away any remaining tension, very specifically in your lower back. It's the mobility, the flexibility, balanced with our strength, helps keep us stable and steady, and helps us build that moral character through integrity, being the kind of person that keeps their word, does what they say they're going to do, no matter how hard the path becomes. Being humble, not thinking less of yourself, but thinking about ourselves less. And then tapping into that generosity. Living to give, getting outside of ourselves with a purpose that's bigger than us. We can help lift others up. Now, rinse your knees over to the left, let them stay there, and shift your gaze to the right. Now, if you want more, take the left foot, cross it over the outside of the right thigh, and press down to assist a little bit of a deeper stretch. Now, plant the left foot back at the width of your mat and rock your knees over to the right and shift your gaze over to the left. Now, the option to assist this twist is to take the right leg on top of the left thigh and press down. Now come back to the center and find happy baby. Letting your hands maybe come to the outside edges of your feet or legs, or if you'd like a different variation, you can sneak your arms inside and wrap your hands outside. Maybe you want to extend one leg at a time. Maybe you want to shift a little side to side. It signifies the shift that transpires from the inside out when we practice on our mat. When we draw into this space where we can take that privilege that we have of shifting our perspective and changing the outcomes by getting about the give and getting over ourselves. Now slide out into our final resting posture, Shavasana. Lengthen your legs out, let your hands go out wide. Let your entire body just lay down and give yourself permission to just rest. Generosity breeds contentment. Find this place right here and now of contentment, santosha, an element of bliss. Nothing to do, just to rest, to breathe, to bask. And truly embrace this place. Now I invite you, if you are able to stay here 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes today, to just turn the video off. I know we will rejoin again. But if you're coming with me, movement comes back into your hands and your feet, your padas and your hastas, moving them around in a circular motion. Just letting that fluidity move into the joints, waking yourself, your renewed, restored self, back up into your day, bending your knees and transitioning over onto your side in that fetal position. That place that God has gifted us the ability to live, to move, to breathe. Bring yourself back up into your day, coming to a sweet seat, taking an anchoring posture to let your waistband travel around your sits bones. So we can signify the rooting and grounding, the root chakra. There may be turmoil stirring around externally in the world. You may have turmoil in your own life, but get grounded, get rooted, be the one that doesn't get moved or swayed by such external circumstances. Move from the inside out. Reverse that direction. So as you move through your week on the road to character, we can continue to experience more moral joy by activating our own integrity, our own humility, and our own generosity. Stabilize your posture. Sweep your arms out and up on the inhale, carrying all the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given by God. Seal them into your heart as you bow your chin towards your chest. And as you solidify your purpose, just let that peace and love that you've experienced today on your mat be shared with your family, friends, and loved ones. Look up, breathe in. Let's finish with one Om to Home. Sip it in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.